Hello, me again. So, quick one, ain't going to be too long. I'm on a beautiful empty beach, having a coffee. So my question is it time to cancel the Weymouth bid? We are Weymouth. We are Weymouth business. Is it time to cancel them? A few weeks ago, they tried to cancel me with what was lies. And that kind of resonated with me. That kind of gave me the ump a bit. I don't mind if somebody wants to cancel me. I don't mind if somebody wants to badmouth me on the internet. But I do mind if a business does it and entices or tries to get other businesses, other people, to then come down on me like a ton of bricks. That really bugs me. And they didn't need to do what they did. They sent a message out to their 32,000 followers to essentially tell everybody that I was nothing to do with them, which they didn't need to do. My message to the Weymouth bid, to the We Are Weymouth people, to Dawn and the directors, etc., is to say, all you had to do was talk to me. All you had to do was answer the emails. All you had to do was communicate, which is part of your job, and you didn't. So, I offered Dawn, just so everybody's aware of this, I offered Dawn help, this kind of help, a year ago, and she's completely ignored it. All this time, ignored it. I've spoken to another 4 retailers today. All of them totally disheartened with the bid. Totally disheartened with what We Are Weymouth, Weymouth bid, whatever you want to call it. And all the different names. I mean, that's just not, I just want to call them the Weymouth bid because that's who they are. But they're dissatisfied. They're dissatisfied with the service they're getting. I'm speaking to so many people that are saying to me, no, I'm going to stop paying you. And I'm going, no, don't stop paying. Don't stop paying, because they'll have you. You have got no recourse whatsoever. And to anybody thinking of not paying, you have absolutely zero argument. You cannot argue it because it is handled by the business rates people. They'll have you into court. You'll be paying the bid bill, plus you'll be paying their legal expenses, plus you'll be paying a court fee. So don't even think about it. Pay the bill, right? At the earliest opportunity, pay the bill. I just had to pay one. They put court charges on it and all of that. And they done something wrong on it. I mean, it wasn't the right dates and so on. But rather than argue with them, it's like, okay, I'm just going to pay it. But I've got the court charges taken off. Now, if I can get the court charges taken off, you can get the court charges taken off. So if you're sitting there with one of those on your lap, ring them up, pay it, and argue to get the court charges taken off because you're paying it. So my question is, excuse me sniffing, my question is it time to cancel the bid? Because what they're doing is not fair. They're not treating retailers very fair. Yes, I'll be the first one to stand up and go, well, I don't think they treated us very fair. But, then that becomes a sort of, oh, it's just a personal gripe from you. So, I have to look at it from a broader perspective and see, is it just me? Is it just me, personal gripes? Or the way that I'm feeling, is that the way that other retailers are feeling? And from what I'm finding out, it is. Now, you people watching this video, you retailers, you business people in and around Weymouth, those of you that are happy or not happy with the bid and what they do and what you get for the levy money that you pay, etc., only you can leave a comment and say what you think. I can't leave a comment for you, nor would I want to. So you have to leave a comment to say what you think. Because what I want to know is, are there more people wanting to get rid of the bid than keep the bid? And that's essentially what I'm asking you. Do you want to keep the bid or do you want to lose it? Should we get rid of it? Because the bid they've taken their eye off the ball. And there's something that they're not thinking about. They haven't got us business owners' perspective. I know that someone there likes to say that they were in business before and so on and so forth. Well, I can't answer that. Well, I can, but not on camera. I can't answer that, really. It's not for me to answer. What's for me to answer is, well, I still don't think you lot down at the bid are thinking, I've got the kind of lateral wavelength thinking that some of us business people have had. For example, hands up who didn't know until recently that the bid are in place for 5 years. That's what I got told by the rates department when I rang up to pay my money. So I asked them a couple of questions. 5 years they've got it for. At the end of that period, there has to be another vote. Us, you, me, all of us. Apparently. I haven't read this in writing. I don't know what's true, and no doubt you'll tell me the ins and the outs and the rights and the wrongs in the comments, which is great. Thank you very much in advance. However, I'm told they're in for 5 years. Well, 18 months has passed since I came back on the high street, so that 5 years has got to be up pretty soon. Now, what the bid haven't thought about, when I say my lateral thinking and them taking their eye off the ball, who do you think has the most influence in Weymouth? Of all of the business communities, who do you think has the most influence? I tell you. Yes, you've got someone like the Echo. Absolutely. Take them out of frame. Do you think a solicitor, an accountant, all these businesses, apparently all the businesses have to pay the levy, right? Do you think they've got more shouting power? Or do you think it's the retailers that have got the most shouting power? Do you think that the retailers, because this is what I think that the retailers have the biggest and the loudest voice. And if the retailers of this town decided to say, nah, you're not doing anything for us, so we're not going to do anything for you, we're going to vote against you, boom, immediately, apparently, boom, gone, finished. No more levy, no more bid, no more £50,000 a year wages to someone that's going to ignore us. None of that. No more directors who seem to be so narcissistic and up their own what's-her-names that they can't give us the time of day. Gone. Finished. Wound up. Just like that, if we vote for that. So, I guess what I'm saying, if I'm going to give any kind of message to the Weymouth bid, is you've well taken your eye off the ball and you have ignored the people that kind of matter the most to you. Because if you don't have the backing of the retailers of this town, then you're beat. Because us retailers, we have a voice, and we have a big voice, and we can use that voice. And if all of us people that were not happy started putting posters up in our window to cancel the bid, how long do you think the bid is going to last? You've gone against the people that keep you in your jobs and keep you in your directorships and keep you in your little club. You've gone against the very people that have the power to take it away from you. And I am one of those people. And all that's needed to do that is one person to shove their head above the parapet and say, I don't care, I'll put my head up. And that's me. That's what I can do. There's an awful lot of things I can't do, but I know what I can do. And putting my head above the parapet, that's nothing to me. So I'm happy to be the one to face this. I'm happy to be the one to be the face of this little campaign to get rid of you completely. Get you out of Weymouth, because the lies, the deceit, the things that have been done under the guise of the business people and the Weymouth bid in Weymouth, I'm disgusted at. So, yeah, to me, get rid of you. What have you done? Nothing. You promised, oh, we'll give you flower baskets and all that. You've taken that away this year. You know, but you think it's okay to keep the dinosaur run going without even mentioning all of the shops that sell dinosaur and Jurassic related stuff, and without making sure that there's a way for those people to go, a transition to go from the beach to the shops. Want them going over the other side as well, you know. Do you know, on Veterans Day, one of these cafes along here, they had an A-frame, and they was made to take that A-frame in because it bothered the people here on Veterans Day. How ludicrous. How dare you do that kind of stuff? And I have to say, how dare you treat the retailers the way that you've treated them? I don't want to make this any more than 10 minutes, so that's it. I'm getting done, because I'll get right on my high horse then. So my challenge to the Weymouth bid is you have to start listening to the retailers. If you don't listen to the retailers, then us retailers are going to sling you out. And it'll be a case of your name ain't on the door, so you ain't coming in. And what happens if you go? If you go, oh, suddenly there ain't the money to pay UDL security. Oh dear. Oh, Steve at UDL security, wouldn't that be a shame for you to, boom, lose a contract overnight? I feel sorry for some of your workers, but I wouldn't feel sorry for you because you lied too. So there you go. It's all out in the open now. There's my challenge. My challenge is you need to do better for the people that have the power. I say that again, not the authority, but the power to keep you in place. Because the people, the biggest business community that has the biggest voice to take you out of the game is the retailers of this town. Because we're the ones with the shops on the high street and the shops on the streets and the window space to put nice, great big A2 and A1 posters up to tell everybody how bad the Weymouth bid is for our town. So there you go. I wish everybody a very good week. I wish everybody a lovely evening. It's a beautiful night. I don't wish to cause the hump with anybody. If anybody's that angry at stuff that I'm saying, come and meet me for a coffee. I've mentioned that so many times to people that have had the hump, and they don't take it up. And yet, the odd occasion when somebody takes it up, they generally leave with a different point of view. So, thank you very much. Bye for now.